What is the deal with Yeezy's new silhouette? Will the return of a food-inspired Nike cook you up some cash? And have brands been holding back on releases because of the pandemic? I got all those answers and a whole lot more for you on today's episode. It's The Flip. All right, now we are back, coming to you from the Empty Complex Studios in a somewhat less empty Times Square. I'm your host, Rex Hogan, aka the Stylish Stoner, aka Blacasso, aka your kid's favorite role model out here. And we have an action-packed show, so let's stop wasting time and get right into the question of the week. Now, as we've all experienced firsthand, the pandemic has affected us and the way that most industries conduct business. And the sneaker game, no different, which leads us to our question of the week. Have brands been holding back releases due to the pandemic? So, do I think that brands have been holding back on releases? No. Do I think that some of these places that have been responsible for the releases of some of these drops that we do want, have they been kind of maybe taking advantage of the situation? Definitely. Definitely. I'm not gonna say no names, but definitely. All right. Now, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Let's get into this week's drops. All right, here we go. Now, let's see what we got coming to a retailer shelf near you. Kicking things off, we got a new oldie but goodie. We got the Air Max 90 Bacon. Now, last week, we had fried chicken. Now, this week, we got bacon. Now, as y'all all know, I am a pig parent. I don't eat pork. But these, not bad. The first one actually came out in 2004 as a collab with Dave's Quality Meats. That's how you got this colorway here with, the meat, the fat, all that good stuff. And pairs actually go for $700 on the resale market today. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna throw this one on the maybe category just for the simple fact that, as history has taught us, it's never as good as the first time. Sade said that. It could be a maybe. I think you should wait a little bit until closer to release. Check the numbers on what they're going for before you jump out there and grab multiple pairs. You can see probably a return of maybe $350, $325, somewhere in there. So bacon is gonna get the maybe this week, okay? Now, moving right along, we have another food-inspired release. We've got the REEBOK Question Mid CANDYLAND. Y'all know what DA stand for? Not District Attorney, all right? It stands for double ass. Cause these is going double ass in these streets. I'm sorry, man. Question CANDYLAND? Nah, man. The question is, why? I just want to know why. I had to add a whole new category for that, bro. It was so bad. And REEBOK, if you're watching, any of you, executives, people that are in charge over there with like your creative team, I'm available. I love you guys and stuff. The Question Mid was the first shoe that I actually made my own decision on what sneaker I wanted to wear. And I had to choose between that and Flu Game Jordans. And guess what I picked? I picked the Allen Iverson sneaker. Do you know why? Because it was dope. It was dope. That's double ass. That's double ass. Y'all can do better. If y'all need my help, I'm available. I got you. Now, finally, a name that we just can't escape here at The Flip. We've got the Yeezy Foam Runner MXT Moon Grey. Now, let me tell you why this is a surefire thing. It's literally, if you get the shoe, it's a trip to the bank. All right, the Foam Runner. Now, let me tell you why. At a retail price of $80, that's right, 80 bucks. These shoes, I've seen the first iteration that came out go for upwards of $700 in my size. So if you can get your hands on this shoe right here, and it's not even bad if you want to keep it. There, I said it. I actually like it. It's not that bad. It's kind of crazy. It looks like a Cubone a little bit, but hey, we'll get there. I think that if you can get your hands on this shoe, especially at the retail price of $80, you'd almost be doing yourself a disservice not to go ahead and just take that free money that somebody want to give you on the resale market. I mean, the show is called The Flip. Go ahead and flip that shoe and make that money. And that's gonna do it for this week's releases. Now, one of our last shows of 2020, we covered the J Balvin Jordan 1. I told you to keep an eye out for that one because I had in my heart of hearts, I really believed that it was gonna do triple, quadruple. But I have to admit, they not doing, you know, the big numbers that I expected. I mean, it's still room to climb, but right now they averaging out at about 400 to 500, depending on size, which is like a firm double up, but it's nothing super crazy. But if you did grab them and you was fortunate enough, you know, big ups to you. It's just crazy because I really thought that it was gonna compete with the current title holder of most expensive Jordan 1 collab by a musician held by none other than himself than LaFlame, Travis Scott. His sneakers actually retail for $160 and it is doing resale numbers. I believe sizes 4 through 7 are all upwards of $2,000. And my size is like 1,800. So he the king holding it down right now with the collaboration with Jordan Brand, especially the Jordan 1. Will anyone dethrone him? Find out on the next episode of The Flip. I've been your host, Rags Hogan. Go and spend some money to make some money. We'll see you next time.